What up, chat? Got some breaking news that you don't want to miss. It's a lot to react. Trump sent the airstrike on Tren de Agua, so he's a dead man. The gang leader. You gotta really think if Trump is gonna go and out his way to kill people outside of the country, what do you think he's gonna do to the gangs that's still here? You believe he won't dismantle and try to cause some type of reconciliation for all the fear that they've been putting in the community, the killing, the kids? The evidence is there, you know what I mean? So, but it's like the government, they selective, on which criminals they want to take and which ones they want to just let get away with the damage that's been going on in the community that we see today. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta really utilize our time. It's not a conspiracy. It's real theory. It's real evidence. Like Trump, he wants to be a hero. He wants to end this. He wants to clean up America. So first, he's going after the illegals and the gang members who ain't supposed to be here, so he could get rid of them. And then who's gonna be left? The people who, you know what I mean, been stuck here, causing all this chaos and terror. Is just, we got less to lose now. Nobody's thinking. Nobody got their head screwed on. Everybody just trying to get ahead. Man, Trump just struck Tren de Agua, right? So why is Trump trying to go after gang leaders who not even in the country? For one, because they've been sending people over here and stuff, right? But he could have just got them out. But like he's trying to help, or he's trying to feel like he's helping, these third world countries. So that's why he's doing that. It's an act of kindness. You know what I mean? And he's trying to remind us that he's the boss and he has the power at all times. That's what it is. So that's what it's for. It's a lot of people out there, man, that been getting terrorized. So here we are, today. When we see Trump, he's doing things to create a narrative to make himself feel like he can't be comparative, or he's the best president in history. So these are the things that he's trying to get victories and walk away like he's some genius of today. That's all it really is. And then you got the mass shooting. 10 people hit, one dead, the suspect in custody. Um, it's a lot to discuss. The information is still coming out. No motives yet, but of course, I'm pretty sure when they search his house, a manifesto will turn up. Some kind of plot twist. They already got the identity. It was like a Spanish guy, so it's just a lot of death and hate and anger and stuff. So I try to replace it, with love. And I just, I go above and beyond to, make sure that we all are right here and that we taking the time out, to take care of yourself because, it's easy to slip. It's easy to lose touch with reality. You know what I'm saying? And you end up behind and nobody's really trying to put together the strategy or execute the plan, to be a physical astute. You know what I mean? Be a student to the game so that we could change the youth mentality. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to prove. We just gradually making our way up. Using the tools that God gives to create an outlet, let things out. And yeah, if you couldn't, make sure you're subscribed, man. This is what this channel is about. Positivity, helping everybody coming together throughout the tough times. You know what I mean? The weather, the storms, however it has to be approached. That's what we on. So we coaching the youth. You know what I mean? We taking the truth, and we ain't been in it. We straightening it out. We getting a little bit of straightening, and we defending it, defending our Savior Christ the Lord, and all of the vices that try to take us off our square. We can't compare to the times that we lost, but we getting back and we getting off. We going down, we going up, but we still here. It's all love. Right above it, like Weezy say. So 10 people got shot or injured up there in Texas. It's a lot to cover. Then you got Trump. He airstrike Venezuela, so he could get rid of the gang leader for Tren de Aragua. It's hell over there. Hi, Chad. Thank you for the likes. Tell me again. Tell me again, my friend, we'll be lovers and friends. Tell me again. Yeah, man, Trump, he taking stuff to a new level now. All these attacks, these punks out there trying to trick and trap people. They trying to run circles and laps around dudes. But we still sticking maintain doing what we gotta do. Crawling up the ladder. What's going on, family? Trump released the airstrike on Venezuela, you know what I'm saying? So it's going down everything right now. It's enough to take in, I know. But I am not mistaken. I got the facts and the information for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys coming through because there ain't no other way to do it how we do. So make sure you subscribe so that you won't miss in the event because this right here is something that I'm breaking. I'm coming intelligent and I'm not waiting. You know, I'm sticking to my guns. And that's just one of the things that people gotta understand that I'm not the one. You know, I have fun. I come out here and I try to keep myself young, my mind, my body, my spirit. Because the world breaks you down. And it's just things that, you know, gotta be done. So we gotta keep building. Make sure y'all subscribe, share. Cause we feeling it, you know, we here, we about to get the late night workout on for real. Cause we really don't care about the antics, you know what I'm saying? Like we more about production and awareness. Thank you for those likes. You know, in all fairness and all realities, like you can see somebody with a body like this. A lot of people hate it because, you know, they see I'm doing the right thing and I took the steps, you know, I preserved and I didn't let life trick me into thinking that I had to be more than what I was because I learned that everything you need, God will give you. And you don't have to go and try to be something that you're not or let people belittle or trick you and shame you out your spot because it's not worth it at the end of the day. If you're trying to get to the top, it don't matter how you got there as long as you get your spot. As long as you're able to maintain, it's not a lot. Like you gotta take it with each strain and each little grain of salt so you could be able to transform yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't get lost out here. Understand the message. Understand that people do care, but nobody's taking losses at this point. So everybody's aware, everybody's attentive, everybody's been burned in ways that we didn't listen when we was younger. So now we have to deal with the vicious cycle of the jungle when you coming up. But we young, we still got enough time, I hope, on the earth to make, things work out for the best. We will be hitting this chest, staying in the gym, flirting with the hoes, trying to get next to some of that good old. Yeah, man, like we're getting this product sold, a product of our environment, and we keep growing like wildfire. We lighting it up. It's a furnace, man. Burning it up on YouTube right now. We deserve it. They feel it. It's coming. We've been running with the herd, trying to keep the word, the spirit of God, Jesus Christ, in my heart. Because when you keep God in your life, then you can maintain a better part and position. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta listen and learn, man. Everybody wanna respond and have something to say. But at the end of the day, it's like we gotta move on. That's just human nature. You can't keep holding and wanna go back and forth and try to take the next man's life. Because all you're going to do is hurt that man's family, his kids, his wife, his mom. The cycle of the trauma. Nobody wins when the family falls. If it's on, then it's on. We all lose. Win, lose, or draw. It's a storm you got to prepare for the rainy days. Because the lightning, the thunder, the bright lights, the waves that we got to strike. The opportunity, the engagement, the type of places, things, people that you keep around you make them be sane because when you keep having more spirits and energy, it just throws you off out your game. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of people want this money, this fame, this fortune. Understand what come with it because you could get lost in the message. It's a capsule. It's only for so much time before they catch you and expose you. So be real, be bulletproof because they want to fill you out. It's not always going to be wonderful. It's not always going to be great. But you can make the best of the opportunity if you stay awake. Don't try to fake the fun. Because we the masters of disguise. Trust no man, no eyes. We realize that only God could judge me. That's just the truth, the ugly truth. It's better than a beautiful lie. There's only a few is gonna keep it what it is. Stay solid. Make sure you live. Cause everybody gotta die. Everybody gotta die. But you gotta give it to the mind frame and the state. Mind, body, soul, man. That's all it takes. Body is just flesh and bone. But the mind, that's the thing that they can't control. Our house. Hova hove. Oh, my bad, family. I thought y'all could hear it. But yo, it's late, so I'm not trying to be too loud because people trying to sleep and I don't want to awaken the mentally dead. So we bringing that heat. We give everything up. Make it hurt. Make it hurt. You're nobody till somebody. Like a cop car. And she know that I'm wrong. She know I'm from the streets. All she want me to do is F the police. Talk about, hey, what's the word, chat? What they talking? What y'all got going on? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Stay as long as you want. We gonna handle it. We get into the business. First and foremost, Trump just sent that airstrike to Venezuela. So the Tren, the Aragua, they feeling it. You know, they've been running them up. They came to America and they was killing, robbing, you know, throwing up their signs. So the gang got demolished by Trump and ICE. They working together, but it's all right. It's just gonna be on to the next one, the next fight, the next struggle. They try to take all our rights, man. Invading our minds. They ain't saving or wasting no time, man. They taking everybody now. FBI, the CIA, DEA. Just how they coming, Brody. That's why I try to keep them on their P's and Q's, keep the kids out the street because it's cool, look good on the outside looking in, but once you become a product of your environment, you gotta put in that work and risk everything. That's the real test. When you're sitting in prison and you can't get no letter, you can't get no mail, commissary. It's just you gotta stretch because they politicking, and it's like they ain't trying to leave nobody. Everybody's getting left for dead. And people are crashing out. People feelings is hurt because, like I said, we all humans out here, man. We all want a better opportunity. Greed, lust, trust, all of these things is starting to leave the community. You know what I mean? People are not together like how we used to be back in the day. People are more counterproductive and want to get off on the community. We try to teach these babies and show these kids, what to do when they see these certain mechanisms or characteristics. These devils out here trying to trick them. They trick them, but it's evil, and it's like we mixing it. But it's evident, we taking the time, we got the stripes, we living it, we united, we in the forefront, we hitting it with all our might, because we might just get that one viral moment that's gonna spike and it's gonna, get everybody to get on the wave or get on that train and just ride it out. The midnight train to Georgia. We riding, man. We riding till the wheels fall off. We ain't forget where we came from. We ain't gonna get soft. We only get harder, man. We tossing shit up. We just gotta keep working. Keep putting our best foot forward. Searching, soul searching. Send me this business. Nobody's perfect, man. But faith, the test of time is gonna reveal the safe way, the safe route. Don't chase. Don't get blindsided. Don't, end up in a situation that you won't make it back home. Or you might bring the wrong person home and then back home. It's just a whole lot of scenarios that you got to be able to see for the future, because they will creep, they will get a moment, they will try to defeat, they will get spinning your mouth, your teeth, your house. They want to burn it to the ground. They don't want to see you paying your mortgage, riding dirty, staying out the way, forcing yourself to be a better person and in better places. They want to get gifts. understand the greatest gift is the faith and the belief. That's strange. What's up, chat? Yeah, man. Trump just struck Venezuela, tearing their ass up. And them birds chirping. Serving through my burger bars. Out here camping, man.
Uh,